Okay, these people are copying my grief patterns and trying to make they're copying it and then replacing it with something else that looks like my grief patterns. They're totally and utterly bad. Well, I've just watched you do it, and I'm just going to contact the authorities because of what you've just done. Linda Roberts. So I was just looking at that, and I just felt absolutely overwhelming grief. I mean, this beautiful young girl, and she takes her own life because a boyfriend had some fuck to do it. I just fucking lost it, man. I just go away. They're your words. They're not the words of truth. Don't copy my patterns of grief. It made me feel as weak as a kitten. Yes, I felt as weak as a kitten, and they fucking well even copying that. They've copied that and replaced it with something else. I don't want you guys to cover over me grief. I don't want you to cover over. I want genuine expressions of sadness. That was a genuine expression of sadness, and you've taken it out, you've exercised it, and put in a fake. How are people supposed to bloody well understand what the situation is and respond appropriately if you're going to fake everything? Anyway, the appropriate people know how I really do feel. And what's going on? Never mind, they're copying my thoughts and my emotions and they're replacing them with fake to make it look like they're the genuine article when they're fucking not. You don't respond to that in a paint by numbers. You see something like that and you just respond. Well, it's too late for you because you bloody exercised the genuine emotions and the weakness, and you replaced it with false weakness and false emotions and false weakness. Just watched you do it. Stop trying to cover your tracks. The authorities are very well aware of my thinking patterns, my emotions, which are hardly non-existent, my movements, etc., etc. I don't need you to bloody cover me. If you're covering, it's because you're covering over fucking crime. Stop exercising me. That's all you've done since I've been here in Blackpool is exercise me and replaced it with crap. That story on Yahoo made me feel physically weak. I was extremely sad and felt weak. And then these fuckaroos have bloody well taken exercise. still trying to cover it in the word cover. They're still, which is a word that you've just tried to control him out with. They're still trying to replace the original with the fake one. Oh, there's some good emotions, you fucking psycho. Trying to erase genuine feelings, genuine fellow feeling. You don't get this. What can you fucking say, dude? Find these people who are exercising and charge them. See, it's fake. Shop assistant killed herself after finding child sex abuse images on her boyfriend's phone, inquest hears. June 10th, 2017. She was 21 and he's 27. Fed up of young men being thugs. Shit, they're trying to use him. Brother of Manchester arena bomber pleads not guilty to 22 murders. They'll use that person's image. Has denied murdering 22 people killed while leaving an Ariana Grande concert in 2017. So now you've got a copy of my genuine feelings and how weak I feel at such news. Now you know. And I know that you're exercising those genuine feelings and replacing them with fake. And yes, knows. The people who are exercising and using the computer system are incompetent and criminal and wrong. You are incompetent, criminal, and wrong. DEFCON 1, Mr. President. DEFCON 1. They're using Muslim terrorists to copy and replace genuine for fake. The United States knows about it now, because it didn't already. If you look on YouTube, there's an image of Linda Roberts, Lydia, and also the kid that blew up to copy to cover. There's that guy there, the brother of the arena bomber, Hashem Abedi, 22. So as I was looking at, so they took out the genuine emotion and me feeling weak because of the news that I'd seen on Yahoo, and then they replaced it with something that was fake weakness, fake feeling. See? I stand against your fascism and your Muslims. You people... He was laughing because he said they were Muslim. They're using Muslims, which is what I said. Anyway, the CIA know about it, as if they didn't already know, like I said. If the authorities in this country think that it's okay to exercise genuine emotions and feelings and replace them with fake, then we have a serious difference of opinion. They were laughing because I said they were Muslims. So it seems if they're going to try and blame Muslims. So there's somebody that's coincident with me at the moment that has the ability to exercise. Who has the power to do that? Because they've taken pleasure at blaming Muslims. You just said that then they will take a hit. They're going to accept this hit. Part of it. They exercise genuine emotions for faith. Neo-Darwinism says that things cooperate together. It's not survival of the fittest. You're absolutely wrong. We want you to go to prison? No, dude. That's targeting. I want the intelligence service in our country and in the United States to trace these fucking people that are coming to the movement right now. Right now. Don't cover it up. Trace them. That might not be suicide. That might be a murder. Not a murder, murder. Linda Roberts might be a murder. She might have been targeted. They're creating murders. They're targeting people and murdering them. They're using the fucking computer system to murder. And then they cover up. They exercise and cover up. They think that by exercising and replacing with fake that they can't be traced, but they can. We have the technology today to trace them. So I want the intelligence services to use the superior technology that we've got to trace these criminal gangs and to fuck them. They're trying to put forward a court case against me, but it's complete lies. It is complete exercise of the self and replaced with fake. That is what mafia, criminal mafia gangs, that's what they do. And we want them, but use justice and intelligence, not force and overwhelming. See? They want people to get all upset and angry. Before you exercise me, somebody very powerful had acknowledged. And when your mind patterns or emotional patterns be coincident with them, then a computer system is going to find you and it's going to fuck the living shit out of your brains, pal. I have come to learn and understand the best course of action is not to respond to bad news, especially when you have felt that they have exercised it and replaced it with fake. Don't do anything at all, because the emotions you'll have will be the emotions that they want you to have. They'll have programmed your emotional response. So don't respond. You won't be able to trust your emotions or even the things that you think and say and do. You won't be able to trust yourself because they replaced the genuine with the fake. So I want the intelligence services to know at the moment that they've done precisely that to me. So don't trust me. I'm fake at the moment. But the information and the intelligence is good. They're now making my subconscious mind go to sleep so that they're able to take control of it. My thought patterns are going to change, and my words that I use if I speak in my mind will change. I don't usually speak in my mind to think. You must get control of this ability of humanity to be reprogrammed. to be exercised and to have faith put in for, you must get control of it. It's just, I'd say, my right leg, thigh, inner thigh. My left cerebellum is shaking like no one's business. Left nostril. And I'm gonna fuck you. Trace down his boyfriend. He might want revenge. They're whipping him up. And that fucking little twat, that 22-year-old, the brother fucking blew up. They won't work in this town. They're going to use those feelings of genuine. So if you've got any court cases where people are going to have to come in before a judge and they're going to look like remorseful, but the judge is like, don't believe the genuine emotion because it's got from somewhere else. And they're going to use that to convince the judge to be lenient. Capiche? And it may have something to do with that 22-year-old. Yes, and Tony's their God. But you're blaming the Muslims. You're using the Muslims. And you're using ISIS to decode intelligence from the British and the Americans. And Europe. And everywhere else. You're in a shitload of trouble, you are. When they fucking catch up with you, pal. Experiment won't be the fucking word they'll use. I'm not going to have to justify my emotional response to somebody who's just taken the emotional response out and replaced it with faith and then tried to reason on the basis of, oh, he must have done this or felt this or felt that or whatever. They are manipulating the justice system to get lenient justice so they can get away with murder. They faked everything. Because they believe in Kendall, what happened is that they should have taken my life. It wasn't my life you took. You took my grandfather's life. You nearly took Sir Richard Branson's life. And you nearly killed the Pope. If they laugh, shoot them. Then I need to go and work for an agency that has special and catch these fuckers. You have to almost force the thoughts to happen when I'm in this sort of state. Force it to happen, otherwise it won't. If you just go into automatic pilot mode and just live your life, you make errors. You've got to think about what you're doing and control, so that you can control what you want rather than what they want you to do. Actually, you're coincident with me. Don't trust me right now, Six. I'm fucking fake.